Nigeria has said that it would welcome assistance from the US fighting in Islamist insurgents, but only if its territorial sovereignty is respected. Now, this comes after President Donald Trump warned of possible military action over what he described as the persecution and killing of Christians in Nigeria. Now, President Trump said that he has asked the Defense Department to be ready for fast military action if Nigeria does not act against those responsible for violence. In fact, he also warned that the US aid could be cut immediately unless the violence stops. Now, Trump has gone as far as calling Nigeria a disgraced country. Let's listen in.
Could be. I mean, a lot of things I envisage, a lot of things. They're killing record numbers of Christians in Nigeria. And they have other countries very bad also. You know that part of the world, very bad. They're killing the Christians and killing them in very large numbers. We're not going to allow that to happen.
And now in response, Nigerian officials attempted to bring down the temperature, saying cooperation is possible, but any intervention must respect national integrity. Now, this marks one of the strongest and most direct warnings coming in from the US to Nigeria in several years now. In remarks that have reverberated globally, President Trump said that the US, in his words, in fact, go in guns a-blazing to wipe out Islamic terror networks in Nigeria. He also added that any American operation would be swift, forceful and decisive.
Nigeria said on Sunday it would welcome help from the United States in fighting Islamist insurgents as long as its territorial integrity is respected. That came in response to threats of military action by President Donald Trump over what he said was the ill treatment of Christians in the West African country. Nigeria, a country of more than 200 million people, is divided between the largely Muslim north and mostly Christian south. Islamist insurgents such as Boko Haram and Islamic State West Africa province have wrought havoc in the country for more than 15 years. The groups have killed thousands of people, but their attacks have been largely confined to the northeast of the country, which is majority Muslim.
Most of the victims of Boko Haram violence are Muslims.
Malik Samuel is a senior researcher at Good Governance Africa in Abuja.
It's not helpful to narrow this conflict, to narrow it down to religion.
Some Christians in Kaduna said they would welcome U.S. support for their communities, but others made clear that they wanted U.S. help, not American decision-making. John Joseph Hayab is the chairman of the Christian Association of Nigeria for the northern part of the country.
So let's not be hypocrite in this matter. What some of us will not support is anybody deciding who should be our leader. It's purely a Nigerian thing.
The militant groups move between neighboring countries Cameroon, Chad, and Niger, and countering that movement could be one way the U.S. might make the region more secure.
This is where Nigeria needs all the help it can get to manage its borders properly, to prevent movement of foreign fighters across borders, but again, to asphyxiate these groups by cutting their access to finances and resources.
Some experts said the U.S. may require help from the Nigerian military, to which Trump threatened to cut off assistance. That task would be made more difficult given the U.S. withdrew its forces last year from Niger, which borders Nigeria in the north.